Here with Goober Time Guide Service. Before we jump into this video today, I want to thank you so much for all the support we've been receiving lately. In one of our recent videos, we did these trailer bunks right here, and you guys are just tearing it up with the comments and the likes, and we can't thank you enough for it. We're a small channel, and doing that really helps us grow, so keep that up. Don't forget to like and comment on this video as well. As promised in that last video, we said we were going to replace these transom straps right here. Now, I recently had a guide trip, and I was fortunate enough to take out a couple nice dudes from BoatBuckle, and they brought me along this sweet hat and this sweet set of stainless steel boat buckles here. So this is gonna be a real easy, quick project here today. You can pick these up on Amazon. We got a link for them down there in the description for you, so definitely check them out. I've done other videos on trailer straps before. These are definitely top quality right here. Now, before we jump into this project here today and get these straps off the boat, let's jump onto the workbench and see what these things are all about. So these buckles come really nicely packaged. If you flip them on over, this is where some of the magic happens. You peel off this little section on the back here, and you've got your stainless steel hardware along with some instructions and a little bit of lube to get those going. Now, these buckles operate a little differently than ones that I've reviewed on this channel here before. They do have a little release tab down here that you can press, and it's labeled release. So what you're gonna do is press that down, and after you have it depressed, you can go ahead and ratchet this. It auto retracts as well, and then they don't lock in place until you lift up on this little tab right here, and there's a little secret to it. Let me get these out of the package and I'll show you what the secret is. There's a little tab behind here that's gonna help you when releasing these. So again, release will get you the auto retract feature, and you can lengthen out your strap or let it retract back down for storage. And then when you have the length that you desire, all you need to do is pull up on that little tab right there, and that's gonna kick out the release tab right there. And from there, to ratchet it, you need to pinch and retract. And we'll go over this all again once we get these bolted up on the boat. But as you can see with these, nice plastic back, they're not gonna scratch anything up. They've got your mounting sections right there, and real nice quality product. You can lift that up and access your bolts down here. So let's go ahead and get these on the boat. Of course, open up your mounting hardware. You've got 4 washers, 2 nylon lock nuts, and 2 stainless steel bolts here. So that's gonna be all you need to get these on. Now, as you can see, it's definitely time for these straps to go. They are really not up to the task of running a guide boat, launching all the time in some brackish water. You know, the straps are falling apart, the hooks are falling apart, and the ratcheting mechanism, even though I take care of it and spray it with Teflon spray and silicone spray, it's just really binding up on me. It's to the point where I can't even really ratchet it back down. So we're gonna pop these off of here. Now, one kind of cool thing is I found these actually at a boat ramp before, these little transom savers right here. All they do is protect your hull from slap, and they're actually made by BoatBuckle brand, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna steal those off my old straps and install them with my new straps. Here on the trailers where we're gonna install to, I've got this pre-drilled hole right here from the factory. So we're gonna attach right there with our new straps. Now, for each strap, you're gonna need 2 washers, a bolt, and a nylon lock nut. What I'm gonna do here is lift up this strap with my thumb, put my fingers in the top part. Now, what I'm gonna do from here is take one of the washers and put it right over the hole, take my bolt and match it. You can't put the washer on the bolt first because it'll never fit through the release clips right there. Now that we've got that in place, we can go ahead and put that through our spot in our trailer. We're gonna go washer and then nylon lock nut behind that. I'm just gonna finger tight that for now. And now we've got probably the most critical part of the installation. It's not a hard installation, but this is the part you definitely wanna get right. Press your release tab, take your buckle, and go on all the way up to the hook on your transom. You wanna make sure you get the angle right. You don't want this perfectly vertical and have your strap going off to the side. That's gonna wear it over time. So you're gonna wanna install this so it's right in line with your strap and your hook. Then after that, all it takes is a 5/8 inch wrench and a 5/8 inch socket. I'm gonna go socket on the back, wrench on the front. Lift that up if you need to get that socket onto the bolt. Once it starts getting snug, make sure you can adjust it to just the spot that you want and then really ratchet it down. For this, I'm just gonna use the socket in the back. And really, that's all there is to it, guys. Release tab lets you get your strap off. Then if you let go, it's gonna retract right down to the bolt there. So you're not gonna be dragging these as you drive off, go into the park your trailer after you launch your boat. Then when you're done, you can just leave it in that same position, pull it on up, strap it, get that little tab in the back that releases the release clip, and hold it while you buckle it down. Now that thing is going nowhere. Now you can go with the cheap Amazon ones, but you're probably gonna end up spending 2-3 times the amount of money that you'd pay for a nice solid pair right here. And these aren't cheap, but you don't want to be replacing these every year or 2. There's one other thing I need you to do. If you're gonna buy a set like this and invest in them, take care of them. We've got some silicone spray right here. This is from WD-40. I've got it linked down below. And that's the key right there. This stuff is waterproof. So anything that's gonna move on these, you wanna get a little spray on there. So I'm gonna get right in there and just get all that mechanism there. Now take a look around, completely optional, but we were talking about this little yellow buffer before. All that does is slide right over the clip there and it goes along your strap. It's just a rubber buffer so you don't have anything smacking your boat, especially if you've got a gel coat on a fiberglass boat. I have a little gap here, so it's not really gonna do anything for me, but if your strap is pressed right up against your trailer, that's gonna be a saver right there. That thing's going nowhere. Now stick around guys, we've got more boat videos like this coming along. We are gonna do version 2 of our bunk boards, but that may not be next week. We're probably gonna do something else here next week. This project's gonna take a little bit longer. I'm not sure if we have the time to get it out, but stick around. Hit that thumbs up if this helped. Pick up a pair of these down in the description and I hope they help you out. If you haven't already, go on over and check out our trailer bunk video. That thing's flying. See you on the next one.